Hello, Jay Barrino here, and welcome back to Warhammer 40k Dawn of War. We're about 18 years too late to be playing this game, but alas, we're going to be having a good time with it regardless. We're on Mission 2 of the campaign. Let's continue.
War Journal of Captain Gabriel Angelos. The situation on the planet Tartarus is grim. While the Blood Ravens crushed the main Orc offensive at the spaceport, the bulk of their force is not engaged. They gather in the wilderness, awaiting a critical mass of bodies that will overwhelm the Imperial forces in a green wave of death and destruction. The Blood Ravens will not allow this to occur. Orbital monitoring has detected an area in the southern forests where the Orcs appear to be massing. Orcs only respect strength, so they will look to the largest of their groups to lead them. We will insert a small, covert strike force to eliminate these Orc leaders and destroy any encampments where the Orcs might mass. This should cut to the heart of the Orcs' fighting spirit and delay their inevitable counterattack. We must tread lightly, lest we disturb this slumbering beast.
Oh no, it's called infiltration. You can't be hitting your boy with an early stealth mission. I'm notoriously terrible at them. But we'll see how it goes. I'm excited to get deeper into the tech tree.
You have your orders. Now go. And may the Emperor protect you.
I do not care for all this sneaking about.
I know, old friend. You always have preferred the direct approach.
We have the Imperial Guard. Why not send them into battle instead of treating them like glorified shepherds? If we meet the Orcs in force, they cannot possibly stand before us.
We have fought the Orc 100 times before. They thrive on war. A direct assault on them would likely improve their morale and simply attract more of them. The casualties would be enormous.
What are the Imperial Guard for if not to die for their Emperor? At the very least, we should retain a regiment to remain at our core. We have little support this far out. We would not want to be remembered for our carelessness.
We, old friend? Or me?
We are brothers, Gabriel. You know better than to ask that question. I know what this is about. There was nothing you could have done to save Cyrene.
Do not mention that place again, Isidore. Cyrene was my homeworld. My responsibility.
Okay, bye.
Scout Team 3, do you copy?
Yes, my lord.
The local Imperial waterworks has fallen into Orc hands. If we are to reclaim this area, we must first retake this position. Scouts have infiltrated ahead of you and will assist you in your reconnaissance. If things prove to be more than you can handle, reinforcements will be mobilized to assist.
Getting into position.
Okay, we got some scout guys. I turned the music up a little bit, by the way. Hopefully it's a little more audible this time around. Looks like the plants count as cover of some sort, light cover. Can I tell you something? The first thing I'm going to do is add...
This area is crawling with Orcs. We should infiltrate to sneak past any enemy positions. Do not get too close. Commencing. Or we may be spotted. Scouts here.
The first thing I did was get spotted. Okay, enable infiltration, which is its own objective. I also turned off some of the bulky tooltip text.
Your Scout Marine squad is now invisible to all enemies except for commanders. Keep in mind, though, if you are attacked, your invisibility will be broken, and some time will pass before you can utilize it again.
Gathering intelligence.
How close can we get to these guys without them seeing us? Also, we don't have like a mana bar or anything, so I guess...
Scouts advance.
I guess this is what we're doing. Should we try to help these guys?
Infiltration.
I guess let's... I mean, there's Imperial Guard here. I'm not sure if the game is telling me that I should be trying to help them or what, but I'll just... I guess. I mean, we're a Scout Marine squad. We don't do very much damage. And again, I've turned off some of the bulky text, so hopefully it's not as intrusive. Am I winning? I think we're saving them here. It depends on these Gretchens and how much damage they can do. If we can like somehow keep everyone else alive.
Scouts ready.
Yeah, would you look at that?
We will move ahead and mark any enemy positions.
You gonna join me or?
Gathering intelligence.
No.
At your
Wow, what a bunch of
command,
jerks.
on patrol.
Okay, let's infiltrate
We will
again.
move ahead and mark any enemy positions. On patrol. Scouts here. I sense danger. We will root it out.
Wretched Xenos are guarding a strategic point. Scout Team 2 is upgraded with sniper rifles. They will make
Yes, my
short
lord.
work of these orcs.
Scouts awaiting orders.
Okay, you
Lining
guys
up our
go
targets.
ahead and hit these.
At your command.
Okay, so these guys can just sit way in the back, and it doesn't even... These guys don't aggro directly onto... Oh, it's because they're capping a point. That's why. Now, it takes them a really long time to actually start shooting, but that's fine. You know what?
Scouts here.
Go ahead and go.
Lining up our targets.
I think we'll be just fine. Yeah, these snipers take a long reload time, but I think they can... It looks like they just instant kill normal infantry.
Scouts awaiting orders. Area secured. Yes, my lord.
Okay, let's take this. It'd be
Scouts
really
in
cool if
position.
there was a unit that could somehow cap faster,
Yes, my
like
lord.
these scout marines. It would be really nice if somehow they were able to cap
Getting into
the
position.
points much faster. But
Scouts
something tells me
advance.
that's not the case. Well, now we're getting some requisition, which means that if we lose units, we can remake them. Again, I think I could just sit back here. I can't make
Scouts
more
awaiting
snipers,
orders.
though, unfortunately. So our
Search commencing.
our scout squads can get flamers, which is funny. Sniper rifles, plasma
move
guns.
ahead.
Okay.
And mark any enemy positions.
Okay, well, we've got...
There is gathering intelligence. Wait for them to pass before we attempt to sneak by. I sense danger.
Okay,
We will
they've
root
turned
it
around.
out.
Granted, it looked like we could just
Search
chip away
commencing.
at them from way back here.
Commencing infiltration.
We'll cap this. We can go back in with a different squad later. So it's a wait for them to
Gathering
pass by.
intelligence.
It's unclear
move
what
ahead
can actually see
and
these
mark
guys.
any enemy
Again, I turned out the
positions.
tooltips so that it was less bulky in the video, but I might regret that because I need to know what the heck I'm doing. Okay, they're patrolling. We can't take that because it's right in range of the
Scouts
walk
in
banner.
position. We will move ahead and mark any enemy positions.
So let's just go by them.
Position secure. Scouts here.
We got this one. You guys can just
Scouts
stay.
ready. Commencing infiltration. Getting into position. Gathering intelligence. Getting into position. Our target. A large orc knob who looks like he's in charge of this Getting into position. If we kill him, we'll severely weaken the orc intelligence. I sense danger. We will root it out. Our aim is true.
Got him.
Yes.
Okay, run.
Good in the name of the
Commence.
orc knob is dead.
Scouts advance.
We will take it from
On
here.
patrol. Search
Get into
commencing.
cover. Oh, good. Okay, we got some more units that are coming in to help us. Thank you. Save me, Gabriel, please. Okay, snipers, run away. You seem valuable. Got some heavy bolters here. What else do we have? Okay, we're capped at 2 because we don't have an armory.
My
Let's
faith
back up
is
so
my
that we can take
shield.
this point and also get our other scout squad back up to us. And in theory, we'll be able to get them... I don't know. I don't know what's going to become available to us later or what, but... Yeah, let's just wipe this stuff out. You guys got to move
He
up.
who stands with me shall be my brother.
We will crush the enemies of the Unitarian.
And I think we absolutely need to get at least one flamer squad that we can attach Gabriel to so that he's not so vulnerable. It's not like he has anything that he can do. We can also keep him on ranged if we want, but I don't know how I feel about that.
Emperor's chosen. Orders received.
Okay, move up, and then we can grab these guys and bring them up.
Scouts in position.
So let's check.
Enemy is in our sights.
11 to 13 versus 20. Yeah, it's a very big difference in terms of how much damage they do, but the snipers are obviously
Awaiting orders.
helpful, I think.
Commencing
I don't want them
attack.
flanking me, so let's
This
kill these
day
structures
shall
that
be
are
a
left behind back
glorious
here.
one for the Imperium.
Yeah, see, so they'll start shooting.
What's your order? We will crush the
They'll start
enemies
shooting
of
even if all the units in the squad aren't in range. So I think we actually want to be using move commands a lot more aggressively. And then once they stop, then the larger, the heavy bolters will set up regardless of their range away from them. Cool. Though I guess the other thing I'm sort of curious about is...
Yes, my lord.
Is it more valuable to have a smaller squad of specialized
Moving out.
units, or more vulnerable to have a squad, like a full squad of 8, without
Maintain
any
attack
of the
formation.
specialized units. That's what I don't know.
To glory. Weapons at ready.
Okay, well, let's
It
go
is
up here and
time.
start clearing this out.
Weapons
Did
at
we
ready.
finish this?
It is time.
Yes.
Faith is our
The
shield.
Emperor protects.
Orders received.
Okay, let's go ahead and move in.
Ever vigilant.
So, like, we want to get in range so that our normal bolters can actually hit before we set up our heavy bolters. And same with the snipers, I think.
At your command. Moving out.
Again, that
Orders
seems
received.
like the right way to approach this, though. I'm just not sure
For
yet.
the glory of the Imperium.
Okay, focus on the banner. We should be able to take care of this group separately.
By my command.
I don't know if this thing is doing more damage than the banner or not. Again, that's the stuff that I guess we'll steadily learn, but I think in the grand scheme it doesn't really matter that much.
Scouts ready.
Yeah, see, these guys have bolters that they're not actually using. But I don't know if, like, realistically, once you have 4 heavy bolters, it really only they're only contributing a tiny bit extra, so it doesn't matter that much.
We are the Emperor's chosen. Engaging the enemy.
Okay, and then take this one out. There's 2 requisition points right here, but we haven't had to replace anybody in our squads, at least not yet.
Well done. The waterworks are under our control.
Praise the Emperor.
Now we must start building a
Beware
base
the
before we
alien.
hunt down the rest of the orcs.
The heretic.
Okay, we got
Let
units
us
coming
capture
in.
these strategic points and establish a
not
base of
fail.
I
operations.
await your instructions.
Okay, I guess let's get our stronghold right here in the middle.
With all due haste. I await your instructions.
Come back here and get a listening post. I'm going to test out to see if shift queuing works in this game.
With all due haste.
Position secure.
It looks like it... It looks like it does. Yeah, because those are both... Yeah, okay, good.
Yes.
So we
Lord.
can shift queue.
I will do as
Scouts
you
ready.
ask.
You love to see it. And then this
Scouts
guy's going to very
advance.
steadily get their command center built up.
Mission
Yes,
accomplished.
Let's go ahead and get
Build routine 7
another
to
listening
1
post here.
initiated. Here
And then go back to the
serve.
command post. I think it's better to maximize our
Today
income
the enemy
first.
shall know fear.
Let's go.
My aim shall not falter.
Ever vigilant. Weapons
Yeah,
at
the
ready.
heavy bolters, again, I just have to be constantly vigilant
The
of them
enemies
being able
of
to
the
actually
Emperor still draw breath.
let the other 4 units in their group attack, because there's currently only 2 heavy bolters per unit, and that's 6 wasted units. But again, I'm not sure if the DPS added by the normal units is enough to justify
Understood.
Scouts here.
or not. I mean, it really just comes down to making sure that I take the time to click the button so that every unit does move up properly and can assist us.
Yes, my lord.
But they also can outrange most things. So I guess it's maybe almost safer. I don't know. Again, we'll see. Once we can build enough units, I'm not sure if it's even going to necessarily matter anymore. Is this done yet? It's got a long way to go, and then we're still building these. And we actually have another point here that we can cap soon.
Today the enemy shall know fear.
Be careful,
I
buddy.
serve mankind.
Area secured.
It's a couple different ways to go, actually.
On alert, brothers. The enemy must be nearby. By my command.
I guess let's just go ahead and keep scouting around before we go too deep.
Taking heavy fire.
And they're coming to us as well, so I think attacking bases is where we need to be more vigilant and
Orders
using
received,
move commands.
brother. Moving out.
Space Marines,
Got
advance.
another one here. Yeah, so they're going to keep pushing up towards our base, actually.
Today the enemy shall know fear.
Get up there. These scout troopers are not built for this, all right?
The Emperor protects.
For the glory of the Imperium.
We actually are stockpiling a lot of money, which is not necessarily the right way to be playing this. Okay, chapel barracks now.
Build routine 7 to 1 initiated.
Reactor.
With all due haste.
Scouts in position.
Scouts, go ahead and take this while the rest of my
Beware
units
the
cover
alien,
us.
The mutant, the heretic.
We're going to have to just back up here for now and just leave
my
units
command.
at this location
Attack.
until we can build more units.
Yes, my lord.
Because they're going to be able to take these spots back. Can I build the the upgrades to these things yet, because like putting a gun on them would be enough to make me feel a lot better.
I will do
Armory?
as you ask.
Squad cap increase, sure, go for it. Let's get some extra guys. Oh, okay, well there go my scout troopers.
Heresy grows.
At your command.
Okay, well I think in reality the key here is we just have to make sure that we can hold these areas when we take them. So we just need to build some more troops so that we can leave them on the points. The armory is going to be helpful.
Marine squad deployed. At your command.
Okay, first step, go ahead and add more members. Sergeant requires a monastery add-on.
Faith is our shield.
Auto-saving slows the game down noticeably.
What's your order?
Okay,
Understood.
this space, let's grab
Ever vigilant. Weapons at ready. It is time.
increased cap of heavy weapons. Very important. There's really nothing new that I can make. I'll get another reactor. I don't know what the actual total is.
Fear denies faith.
So my thought is we always want to go ahead and just fill out the squad before we give them heavy weapons, but I don't know how necessary. I have no idea.
Ever vigilant.
Objectives. Just cleanse the valley. Okay.
The enemy is attacking.
I'm going to remake my Scout Marine squad so we can get some more snipers. I can get multiple squads here. That's perfectly acceptable.
Scouts reporting for duty.
Okay, and then I need to get
Here to serve.
one of these little weirdos up here so that I can build listening posts.
With all due haste.
We will need more than heavy bolters to defeat these orcs. We must upgrade the stronghold to gain access to the tools we will need to destroy this
Marine
place.
squad deployed.
Not enough requisition. We're almost there, actually. That's just because we just built a bunch of Marines and we upgraded their size. So let's do Monastery
What's
upgrade.
your order?
Scouts ready.
45 to upgrade the Scout Squad. And I think Sniper Rifles is really the only option for Scout Squads, to be honest. Well, it depends. Like, if you're actually using them to scout and you need to clear out, like lightly defended areas, you might want to give them, I guess, plasma guns? I don't know what the plasma guns are good for, to be honest, but... Anyway, we have lots of squads
Awaiting
now.
orders.
I think what I'm going to want to do is just make sure that we save up enough requisition
Today, the enemy shall know fear.
and just leave one of the heavy bolter squads here.
Faith is our shield. Fear our wrath. Faith is our shield.
This day shall be a
And then the rest of
glorious
you-
one for the Imperium.
Let's head over down here and retake this
My
section.
aim shall not falter.
Make sure you're getting new units.
We are the Emperor's
Yeah,
chosen.
heavy bolter squad, you need to stay.
Maintain attack formation. What's your order?
Heavy bolter squad, you need to stay. Then we can retake this area and we'll be all set. Again, I'm going to suspect that the heavy bolters will be okay here. We're waiting on this upgrade to see what it gets us. We can also get another supply cap increase. Or did I never get it in the first place? I don't even remember.
The
Scouts awaiting orders.
all-telling eyes of the
Strategic
skull
point
throats are with
identified.
us. Find them on our listening posts. The monastery is complete. Sergeants will inspire your Space Marine squads to greater feats of heroism, and rocket launchers will make short work of orc buildings. Heretic.
Fear denies.
Okay, well, I do like rocket launchers. I'm accidentally stopping my capping of the points, which is bothersome at times. He's doing great. This area is fine. Is there anything new that I can make here at this point? I guess make one of these weird little skull probes. And we'll see what they can do later. Deep Strike. I think that allows you to... I don't know. Look out, buddy.
Emperor protects. Follow my
Just
lead.
back up, so we can make missile launchers now too. I'm trying to get
Scouts awaiting orders.
acclimated to all the different units that I have here. So we have some of these guys.
We must upgrade an existing listening post with the fortified position add-on. This upgrade will increase the requisition income and add better defenses to the listening post.
We stand ready.
Okay, well that's what I've been hoping for. And we can get sergeants now that they had mentioned that, so we can put a gun on this thing, which will be helpful. But you need to build the listening posts in the first place.
Ready. Cleanse. We are the Emperor's
Let's go in and get 2 full groups of missile launchers. I'm going to hotkey them separately and have them focus down structures from far
The
away.
enemy must be nearby.
Okay, let's go to an upgrade. Oh, it's not done yet.
Scouts awaiting orders.
Scouts can't get a sergeant. I got just using this as a learning
Now
opportunity
earning more
here.
requisition, has better armor against enemy attacks, and has a gun emplacement to strike back.
You guys are going to be flamers.
Fear denies.
Which one did I have selected that's going to be the flamers? I don't even know now. These guys, and you're going to go on melee stance, and you're going to get Gabriel added to your group. You'll love to see it. Okay, cool. This has a gun now.
What would you have me do?
I kind of want to go up this way and see what's up here before we do anything else. So let's just kind of look around and see. We don't have any other optional objectives. A lot of stuff is popping up, and it's hard to keep track.
At your command.
This area is all
Beware,
set.
brothers. That mechanical monster is a killer can. It is devastating in close quarters fighting, and its armored hide will shrug off small arms fire. We must equip ourselves with missile launchers if we are to destroy the
We
abomination.
are the Emperor's
You'll love to
Scouts
see it.
awaiting orders.
Okay, well, I did this specifically to outrange structures, but I can just do it this way. Oh, we've got some Imperial Guard up here. Got to get up there and help them. Question that I have, though, is
Direct us to the
will our,
moving out.
did we kill this thing yet?
Fear denies fate.
Commencing infiltration.
Oh, God, we got to save him.
Targets.
We stand ready.
It said that it would shrug off small arms fire, but it kind of seems like it's shrugging off all of our missiles, too. There we go.
Taking out the Emperor's chosen.
Okay, right-click and move in.
Gathering intelligence.
Take these out.
Yes,
And then we got a point here that we can snag as well. You guys
This
turn
day
around.
shall be a glorious one for the Imperial.
Oh, this is our hero group too. Let's have you move back and defend the point.
the Imperial Guard. It is time we
my
started
lord.
acting like it. Yes, sir.
Oh, we got some Imperial Guard. That's cool.
Reporting,
Can
sir.
you guys cap,
We'll get
or
through
can
this,
only the
I know
Space
it.
Marines
What's your
cap?
order?
Scouts in position.
Only the Space Marines can
Infiltrating
cap.
enemy
my lord.
territory.
At your
Oh,
command.
and they can be upgraded too. Look at that. So there is a queue. How many can they
Well,
have?
yeah.
15? That's wild. Okay.
Fear denies
Again, we're learning
fate.
we're learning little bits here today with how this works.
Under fire.
I think I lost my workers. Let's go ahead and rebuild those. Those actually cost infantry supplies, so we don't want to have too many workers, otherwise they're wasteful. And I think we actually want to get these fortified position add-ons because they still increase the requisition amounts as well. It seems like leaving one squad plus the turrets is more than enough.
Ever vigilant.
The Emperor protects.
I like that the Imperial Guard is available to us here too, and they can get grenade launchers and plasma guns. Okay, I don't know which one of those would be better on them, but yeah, sure, get added to the squad.
Direct us to fate.
I want to go ahead and, well, you know what, this group with
Of the Emperor. Follow my lead.
with Gabriel in it can cover my missile launchers, and I want them attacking the structures.
Yes,
They're just
my
heavily inaccurate, it seems like. Oh yeah, it's working.
My fate is my shield.
I'm just checking to see if there's anything else that we should be doing with these groups. Move forward with the missile launchers. I think they're being wasted. I don't know if they're doing friendly fire. I don't want to risk it, but regardless, I don't want them doing that if that's a possibility.
Gathering intelligence.
I sent a worker down here, and he might be mixed in with my attacking units, unfortunately.
The Emperor protects.
Make sure that we rebuild the units that get lost in this front squad.
Yes, my lord.
Make sure we're focus firing structures.
Scouts here.
It's the new age of Jay Barino, after all.
Reporting, sir. The Emperor protects. Reporting, sir. We're
Okay,
here.
cool. You know what? Why don't you guys get grenade launchers? That seems good.
At your command.
It seems like a big part of this, realistically, is there's really not micromanagement per se. It's all about ensuring that all of your units can actually move in and be attacking things
Fear denies
so that they're not wasted.
Scouts awaiting orders.
You know, but also, it's just making sure that you have a diverse group of units that actually can attack different types of, you know, structures, enemy units, vehicles, etc., etc.
Today shall be a glorious
The
one.
Emperor protects.
Praise the Emperor.
Yeah, so see, now we can move in with everybody.
Imperial Guard are made of.
This guy scares me. What are you? Knob Squad? Never mind, he's dead. Forget it.
At your command.
Yeah, the mischance seems pretty absurd with these rockets.
Awaiting orders.
Okay, move me in. So I'm basically treating these guys on a separate hotkey as if they're here for artillery, siege weaponry. Whoop. Okay. Oh, those are the reactors. We gotta be careful with those. That'll kill us real fast, won't it?
Yes, sir.
Oh, you know what? These guys are on melee. That's... What are you doing? All right, yeah. Imperial Guard, you should not be on
We are
melee.
the Emperor's
Don't even
chosen.
speak to me about that. I do have available supply as well.
At your command.
Okay, we got that.
Here to serve.
There's
My faith
2
is
more
my
bases,
shield.
maybe?
Moving out.
Today the enemy shall know fear.
Let's backtrack
Orders
a little bit,
received.
because there was a way to go up here, because there's a point up here. Again, I'm going to explore and stuff. What I like, too, is over here we got Imperial Guardsmen, but it wasn't an
While the
optional
enemies of
objective
the
or anything.
Emperor still draw
Reporting, sir.
breath, there can
Reporting,
be
sir.
no peace.
Okay, those are coming in. We can give these ones plasma guns. I'm not 100% sure in what circumstance the plasma gun is better than, say, the heavy
Awaiting
bolter.
orders. Awaiting orders.
I obviously see the advantage.
Scouts awaiting orders.
Here to serve.
Taking damage. We are the Emperor's
Yeah,
chosen.
this is why I left you here. I obviously see the advantage
Today the
of
enemy
rocket
shall know
launchers.
Understood.
No, it's this way.
Orders
It's this way.
received,
This is correct.
brother. Fear our wrath.
Can we
At
shoot
your
through
command.
these?
Orders
It's
received.
considered heavy cover. I guess what I can do is blast some of these.
Taking damage.
Oh, yeah.
Initiating attack protocol 23. None shall
I mean, I can
stop
shoot
us.
through them. That's kind of all that matters to me, so... Oh, yeah.
Awaiting orders.
Okay, let's go ahead and move up.
Awaiting orders.
Scouts awaiting
This is my
orders.
main force. I don't know
This
if I need to
day
bring this
shall
many
be a
units with me.
glorious one
And it looks
for
like
the
I can actually
Imperium.
select more groups than I have space. I don't know if that's true.
To me, my brothers!
Search
Charge.
commencing. Gathering intelligence.
Follow that guy.
Patrol. We will move ahead and mark any enemy positions.
Beware the alien, the mutant, the
I want to save these guys if possible. I put my scouts right in the front because it looks like they're significantly faster. Make sure you actually move in there and help us out, guys.
At your command. Following orders.
I'm getting the sense here that we definitely need to be
Yes, my lord.
focused primarily.
Scouts
Oh, okay,
advance.
it's already capped. We need to be focusing
Reporting, sir.
primarily on.
Yes, my lord.
Hang on,
The
I had
Emperor
I saw a group. Yeah, this is the new
Fear
group that we got.
denies
I think that had the sergeant in it.
He who
Just
stands
moving
with
our
me
units
shall
in,
be
especially in
my
these
lord.
tight corridors and
On
such.
alert, brothers. The enemy must be nearby.
At your command.
Trying to
Beware
select
the
everybody
Emperor.
as well. I have too many units. I could build even another group if I wanted to.
While the enemies of the Emperor still draw breath,
Sniper's doing a great job.
peace.
I imagine eventually we can build legit turrets as
faith
well,
is
which will
my
make a
shield.
huge difference. All right, we can't get through here, so we have to
At
come
your
down and
command.
around,
At your
down to the
command.
center section, or rather down here, I guess?
Praise the Emperor.
Down here, maybe? Yeah, I think it's down here, and that way we
Following
can go to the
orders.
right and take out this base and then come up
Beware
and
the
destroy that
alien,
base.
the mutant,
Yes, my lord.
the heretic.
Are these
Yes,
guys
my
just
lord.
stuck? Like they can't move? What's...
Reporting, sir.
What's
At
happening
your
here?
command. We'll get through this, I know
Fear
it.
denies faith.
I can't
Yes, my lord.
move them. There's just a
Awaiting
bottleneck
orders.
here. And part of it, too, is because some of the other
I know
units, I
it.
think, in the other squads got pushed around
At
and
your
got taken
command.
along with the other groups. So they get confused. I've seen this issue in general when it comes to, like, squad-based real-time
Stay vigilant,
strategies. Like, this
brothers.
was this could be the issue in, like, Battle for Middle-earth as well. Where the unit control can be a little clunky, if only because when you select a group,
here.
you know, there's 15 guys in here. And they can all path block each other along with all the other squads as well. So you kind of
He
need
who stands
large
with
and
me
more
shall be
open
my
battlefields
brother.
for that to work.
Awaiting orders. Fear our
My missile launchers are all
proceed.
here, which is nice.
On alert, brothers. The enemy must be nearby.
And then this
Follow
squad
my
is very
lead.
important because it's,
Reporting, sir.
Heavy fire.
you know, what's his name? Never, you know what? Those work fine against normal orcs too. Like the missile launcher squads seem like they're going to be a fairly bread and butter
Beware the
type
alien,
thing.
the mutant.
I'm going to try to say, like, in terms of
For the
hotkeys,
honor
we've got
of the
our
chapter.
melee group, which is just one right
We
now,
are the
and then I have a
Emperor's
separate
chosen.
hotkey for like siege weaponry to take
Praise
down
the
the like
Emperor.
outermost structures.
Faith and
Fear the
duty.
nice faith.
On alert, brothers.
Faith
The
And then
enemy must be
I'll have,
nearby.
you know, ranged stuff
At your
separately.
command.
We are the Emperor's chosen. Yes, my lord.
We'll leave those there, just in case there's another way that they can get to me, though I don't know if there is. Okay, let's back up here. We're losing some individuals from this group. That is a lot. That's a lot of units. Again, I just want to remind folks, this is a learning experience for me. I apologize if I'm missing some like obvious gameplay mechanics, but I think I'm doing pretty decently as it stands right now. Our single melee group here is getting rocked by that looked like a hero of some sort. Dude, the range on these things is incredible. Go ahead and cap this.
Fear denies faith. Stay
Move up with
vigilant,
missile
brothers.
launchers and take out this banner tower.
My faith is my shield.
Taking heavy fire.
What would you have?
Okay, perfect.
Your order. We stand ready.
It's hard for me to figure out again what units are. There's almost too many Imperial Guards. I can't tell which of these units has rocket launchers and which of them has heavy bolters. I think these are my ranged. I think these are my ranged guys.
Ever vigilant.
Praise the Emperor.
Yes, my lord.
So I think the green outline is like heavy weaponry, like missiles, I guess.
Commencing attack.
Oh, and I have a scout
Fear
squad too we can add
denies
to this
faith.
group.
What is your order?
At this point, we have so much income, I don't even
Direct
care
us
about
to
bringing a servitor up for, you know,
At your command.
listening posts. I guess what's nice about it,
Today,
though,
the
is what you
enemy
can
shall
do
stand
is,
ready.
by the way, how do we get into this base? Let's just keep going forward. Oh, missile troopers, hit this.
What's your order?
Missile troopers, hit this.
Initiate the tactical withdrawal.
Don't speak to me about a tactical withdrawal. How dare you? We add my sergeant to this group as well. I have to like tab through each of these. I think this is how micro exists in this game. You have to tab through each of your groups to ensure that everybody is attacking.
Yes, my lord.
And then not only are they attacking, but you're able to
Beware the alien.
Faith is our shield.
Heretic.
keep them topped up with the number of squad members and sergeants and all
While
of that
the enemies
stuff.
of the Emperor still draw breath, there can be no peace.
Looks like it's gonna be easier for us to get up here first. So let's go up this direction first. I'm just gonna right-click my ranged units up in that direction. They'll figure it out.
Fear denies faith.
Follow up with you know, rocket lords.
The Emperor protects.
I definitely think I can afford to have more melee units because a lot of these folks are ranged, but they're just like these Imperial Guards seem like they're just standing there. I think the issue is they have a very short range, and then the grenadiers in that group take priority.
Faith is our shield. Heresy.
Just move in with everybody.
Onward to glory.
The pathfinding when you have multiple things selected is definitely, I don't want to say it's confusing, but you know, it's a bit of an issue here. This group we can add.
This day
Oh, that's
shall be a
bad. Hang on,
glorious one
back up,
for
back
the
up.
Imperium.
Scouts here.
What would you have?
Is that thing gonna chase us the whole way?
Attacking as ordered.
Alright, we got missile lords. See, now it looks like the missiles are curving to hit it. It's like sometimes they're hyper accurate and sometimes they're just terrible. Who knows, man? Dude, this single new flamer squad is really doing the Lord's work. So we want to move in with everybody, but not too close to these.
At your command.
In fact, yeah, we want to use our missile squads to take those out. I think I've got like a general handle on at least the infantry portion of this game. It makes sense to me.
Today, the enemy shall know fear.
I understand how the rock, paper, scissors
We will move ahead.
counter system is
Walk
working
in
here,
enemy position.
but
Carry a
once they
big
introduce
gun.
vehicles, that's going to be something that's going to be different for sure.
Fear denies faith.
We're here, at your command. The Emperor protects.
We can't move forward with hotkeys
Ever
when someone's
vigilant.
capping because it'll move them
On
off
alert,
the
brothers.
cap.
The enemy must be nearby.
So that's a bit of a pain, but that's all right.
At
We
your
come
command.
through here. It looks like this is how we'd get down to the back side.
We'll get through this, I know it.
I do wish that when you cap these, they weren't purple anymore on the mini-map, but oh well. Hey, there's our plasma on the Imperial Guards. And I leave it to you all to explain to me in what circumstances I would want to use plasma
We are the Emperor's chosen.
Are the enemies of the Emperor still
versus when I would want to use heavy bolters. Plasma seems like it could do okay in a melee group as well.
This day shall be a glorious one for the Imperial.
Let's move on up.
Untitled Chapter.
The health on this squad is not
Today,
looking
the
too
enemy
good.
shall know fear.
We are the Emperor's chosen.
Yes, sir.
These guys got overwritten, I think.
Yes, my lord.
Did they?
Fear denies faith. Ever vigilant. Ever vigilant.
Yeah, these are my missile guys. Okay, cool. Move in with everyone else. Missile guys go ahead and hit the towers. Make sure that my melee groups, which are the most vulnerable, continue to get reinforced. But don't run them too far ahead. Keep them close to the Imperial Guard.
Today, the enemy shall know fear.
Yeah, the Grenadiers actually are what's blocking the path of everybody else from getting in there and helping.
Brothers, the enemy must be nearby.
So I certainly see how, especially because we're all sort of trapped in this little area, I think we just want to right-click everybody in, and even if there's losses, then that's acceptable.
We will move ahead.
We
and mark
stand
any
ready.
enemy positions.
Orders received.
Cancel these and make sure the squad gets reinforced before anything else.
My faith is my shield.
There we go. Now move in with these folks. Target down the big, what is this thing? Kill a clan? Sure. Kill a can! Okay. Yeah, sometimes it seems like when your other units are engaging it, for some reason your rocket lords get super inaccurate all of a sudden. I don't know why that happens. Back up here, you guys have just been getting rocked this whole time. I think the addition of the sergeant may increase DPS a little, but if I had to guess, it's probably primarily about morale.
Stands with him shall be.
Again, that's just a guess,
The
though.
Emperor protects. We are the Imperial Guard. It is time we started acting like
Okay, now let's just select everybody and move in.
Beware.
I didn't even get fully maxed out on this. I think it went okay. I did lose an entire squad of flamers at this point.
Taking damage. What's your order?
Okay, rocket lords, again, hit this before I have any units that run in a little too close and get killed.
What's your order? Fear denies faith. Cleanse. Burn.
I'm assuming vehicles can kind of take the place of rocket lords, though, in the future in terms of having to like siege down structures. Though at the same time, even based on the first mission, being able to destroy structures from far away is not that important. So I don't know. Oh, you know what it is though? Having to kill those big killicans
On alert, brothers.
would be really
The enemy
difficult.
must be-
Okay, good. We did all the side
Goodbye.
objectives too.
I must speak with the captain.
He is giving the Emperor his praise. Leave him this moment.
Yes, brother librarian. We completed our sweep of the area and can find no more orcs.
Indeed. Tell your squad to move ahead and clear the company's path.
Yes, brother librarian.
I will suffer no trespass.
Okay. Looks like our librarian is getting tempted by chaos, which is exciting. So if you're totally new to the 40k universe, you know, for all intents and purposes, this is an oversimplification, but all you really need to know about the Imperium of Man here is that there's the Space Marines, and then there's the Imperial Guard, and I kind of talked through those a little bit in the first video. But also, we've introduced to the orcs. I love the orcs. If I were to play the tabletop game, I would definitely play as the orcs. They're just so ridiculous. I just love the absurdity of their faction, even though all the races are pretty absurd. But they're my favorite. I would definitely play them. But regardless, you kind of got introduced to those. And then there's this third faction, Chaos, which, again, oversimplifying, imagine it's basically like a hell dimension, and there are these incorporeal, eldritch, horror, chaos gods. And they're trying to gain influence in our reality. And they do so by basically swaying groups of space marines and others into their fold. So the forces of chaos are typically, you could just say they're chaos space marines or dark space marines, and in some Imperial Guard regiments as well, stuff like that. So when they're talking about purging Cyrene, which was, I guess, Gabriel's home planet, they're basically saying that when they say burn the heretics, there's some whiff of chaos corruption there, so they just kill everybody. Exterminatus, just completely wipe the whole planet, which is insane, but that's the universe of Warhammer 40k. So again, I'm giving you little puzzle pieces here to fill in little bits of the backstory of the lore, but there's so much. The best I can do is, learn a little bit as I go and maybe share a little bit with you if you're completely new to it. But it's pretty fun to learn about. There's just so much. All right, well, thanks everyone for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.